I'm inside a cafe. It's just pouring down the rain now. It's got quite heavy. Having a nice coffee. Espresso with hot milk outside. It's pretty much my go-to. And they give you a little biscuit, which is quite nice. So yeah, the weather is sort of a bit miserable, to be honest. It looks like it's meant to clear up a little bit later on in the day. It's still only fairly early. It's just 10 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, probably not a bad idea that I'm leaving today. And then I'll be indoors, of course, most of the time. It's just a little bit of outdoors here and there as I'm sort of getting between places, really. Got my raincoat, which is really handy. And yeah, what else to say? This place the other day I came past, it was pumping. There were people everywhere sitting outside enjoying the sunshine. And just the weather now has just changed everything, as it often does, you know. Yeah, the architecture is typical of Europe, I suppose. You quite often have your shops down below, and then you got a couple of floors, and then you have this area where they had these like attic rooms up in the roof space. It's quite nice, actually, quite a nice style. A lot of fireplaces. I presume they burn coal. I was talking to a guy on the train, and a lot of the little towns that we went through coming back slowly yesterday, because we had to take another train, were coal mining areas that had all been closed up apparently in the 90s, and the towns are pretty much just sort of become very small and not much really happening. Yeah, so yesterday I was coming back nicely on the train from Paris, the high-speed train, and an announcement came over the loudspeaker that I had no idea what it was. But a guy beside me was very nice, and he said to me, sort of in broken English, he says, "Do you understand that?" And I said, no idea at all what they were talking about. He said, "Big problem. There was an incident on the track ahead of us. A train is broken down, and the line is completely blocked, and we can't go any further." I said, "Oh, great, that sounds just what I need." So we went on for probably another half an hour, and then the train slowed down and came to a stop in a station, and we had to get off that train, and we had to bypass the high-speed rail to a low-speed train. And this is probably about halfway between Paris and Calais, so it's a long way out. And so the train I'd been on was averaging just around about 300, probably about 295, 310, that sort of speed most of the time. I had GPS on it. On my phone I could watch the speed. Then we got onto the slow train, which was a stop at all stations. Oh my gosh. It was only doing 100 k's, maybe 110 some places. Okay, so instead of getting into Calais here at about 9 o'clock last night, I didn't arrive in Calais until half past 11, guys. So it was absolutely, in fact, when I got off the train in Calais, I was the last person on the train. I had the whole train to myself. You won't believe it, it's crazy. I was walking up and down the carriages, there's no one around at all. Just me and the driver, I suppose. He pulls into Calais, and I push the button to open the door. I look outside, because I didn't want to jump out in case it hasn't stopped completely, I didn't want to get lost there. Look outside, and there was nobody anywhere, except this person was walking towards me in an orange vest. They come towards me and they said, off. I was going to like motion me to get off the train. Okay, so I said, "Is this Calais first?" Yeah, Calais. So I get off the train and I walk towards the station along the platform. I get to the station. The station is completely dog out there in the rain. The station is completely empty. Thankfully, all of the electric doors, all the automatic doors open for me, and I can get outside of the station, out onto the out of the front of the station, which I've shown you on an earlier video there in Calais, the main station there. I got outside the station. Of course, it was dark, but it was not badly lit. It's not too bad at night time. Sort of dog's not enjoying the rain, I don't think. So it looks like a little Scotch terrier. not really an expert on dogs. Anyway, so I get outside there and the place is pumping. People everywhere, nightclubs open, people queued up outside doors and stuff like that. Mainly young people, people probably in their teens and 20s, 30s. So I walk past all that and get back to my little room in my little apartment, and that was pretty much me done for the day. Had to be out by 10 o'clock this morning, clean it all up and all that sort of stuff. It was a bit of a mission, to be honest. There's no way I'm going to do that again. I'll come again. I like it here, but I'm going to stay at the Ibis Styles, just along the street. It's about a couple of just about 100 metres along here from where this intersection is, just along that way. Really easy to get to, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go back into Paris. I think I really need to spend 3 days there to have a good look around, and I'd like to do that. It's an amazing looking place. Looks really, really beautiful. So hopefully this is giving you some idea of what it's like. The weather, of course, in any part of the world, when it's a bit wet and miserable, it's not much fun to be outside. But this place, I do notice, has got very few verandas. It's all very exposed, so you can't really walk down the footpath without getting, there's nowhere you can sort of like shelter easily. Okay then, I'll catch you a bit later on, maybe on the ferry. Thank you for viewing.